Similipal is a national park and a tiger reserve situated in the northern part of Odisha's Mayurbhanj district. Similipal and the adjoining areas, comprising 5,569 square kilometers, was declared a biosphere reserve by the Government of India on June 22, 1994 and lies in the eastern end of the Eastern Ghat. The Similipal biosphere, having the largest zone of sal trees in the country, is known for its distinctive biodiversity, providing a habitat for various flora and fauna. Reports said that the sanctuary is spread over 21 forest ranges under 5 forest divisions. But now, Similipal forest is burning and it is a matter of major concern. Hundreds of hectares of forest land in Similipal Wildlife Sanctuary have been burned to ashes. According to local people, large animals such as tigers, elephants, deer and bears could escape the blaze by shifting to unaffected areas, but reptiles died and many valuable trees, including medicinal plants, are destroyed in the fire. Wild animals are straying into the human habitats to save their lives. The rush of wild animals to human habitat has also spread panic among the residents. A resident of nearby village alleged that poachers are mainly responsible for the spread of wildfire in the sanctuary. Poachers set fire to the dry leaves in the forest to catch animals, which then spreads from one place to another, causing loss of flora and fauna. Moreover, people collecting mahua flowers are also responsible as they set fire to the leaves while collecting the flowers. The forest department is making tall claims of disposing of the dry leaves to check wildfire, but it is occurring every year mainly due to their negligence. A high-level team visited the Similipal National Park and conducted a review meeting on the means to control and douse the raging fire. About 1,000 people, including forest officials, locals and volunteers, were using 40 vehicles and 240 blowers to disconnect the fire line and keep it from spreading to newer areas. Similipal last saw a major fire in 2015. It was stated that this year more areas have witnessed forest fires than that of the previous year. By the time the fire is controlled, it has already caused massive damage to flora and fauna in the areas. Meanwhile, the forest department has been on its toes to control forest fires wherever they reported.
For a bioreserve like Similipal, there are two approaches to conserve a forest like this. So one is actually you corridor that, you protect that from people completely and leave it for years, decades and all. The second one is actually you respect the local people, their rights over the resource and work with them to preserve that. Then the kind of factors that are now contributing like climate change, like outsiders fueling the fire, so all that can be checked and we can be prepared. So in that sense, I think the community forest right under the FRA is a very, very important tool that we should discuss, and wildlife conservation, in my opinion, should not be pitting communities against the wildlife.
The near real-time active fire data of within 3 hours of satellite observation from NASA's moderate resolution imaging spectroradiometer aboard the Terra and Aqua satellites and NASA's visible infrared imaging radiometer suite showed at least 100 fire spots in Similipal Biosphere Reserve spread over an area of 5,569 square kilometers. 5,291 forest fires were recorded in Odisha between February 22nd and March 1st, 2021 alone, as per Forest Survey of India reports, which is very alarming. The fire in Similipal Biosphere Reserve came at a time when Odisha topped the list of forest fire incidents with 8,688 fire spots since February 25 as per the Forest Survey of India's fire alert system based on Swami National Polar Orbiting Partnership. Orissa also saw 11,708 forest fires since November 1 last year, the highest among all states. The tweets by various dignitaries and netizens have been taken into serious consideration by the Central Forest Minister Prakash Javadekar, who has termed the forest fires as alarming. Similipal needs national and international media attention, as Similipal, being the second largest biosphere, forms an essential part of the forest coverage in Asia. To stay updated, keep watching Orissa Post Live.